Let's go, hell yeah. So the team talk about how Schneisel elected to surrender, and he's gonna work alongside Nunnally and Cornelia and Yuffie to rule and help her rebuild Britannia and do it right. Suzaku, everyone's like, "Oh yes, you should be really happy now that Princess Euphemia is like." It's like, "Hey, what's up? Why are you upset?" And it's like, and then Alto's like, "I get it. It's because like he's defected from Britannia to Zexis, and he's hanging out with Zero, and so she is giving him the boot for now. But once it's all over, maybe you know, something to look forward to." And then Esther just puts her foot in it repeatedly. Yeah, like basically, Schneisel is gonna be there as a devil's advocate for the Super United States. Like, not only Euphemia will say, "This is our plan," and then Schneisel will say something stupid on purpose, because that's what he's like, and then they'll figure it out. Yeah, Yuffie has forgiven Zero for the whole mess, and the two of them took out the Freya is a good sign that Suzuka and Zero are gonna get together, and they'll be friends at one time. And then Esther's running her mouth, and Alto says that Marguerite's a real lady, and it's just like, "What are you saying? I'm not? What?" He says, "Yeah, you're more on the Callan end." And Callan's like, "What? Fuck you." And hell, if you're talking about lady like, Alto's got you beat. Come on, you shit. It's like, no, that's not even funny. But everyone's having a good smile and having a good time because we're all friends. Talk about Memento Mori, Freya, humanity sure comes up with crazy ways to kill each other, don't we? Noin is watching on from the side, and she's got info from the Sank Kingdom about the huge battleship. It's called the Libra, and the Wing Boys aren't thrilled to hear their mentors are the ones that built it. They've given Trace the perfect vantage point to look down at the world's people, and the latest intelligence reports say that he's got Relina with him. She's presumably gone to find out what Trace and Zex are actually up to, but Hero here doubts that Zex will listen to his sister at all. Relina presumably knew that and went anyway, and that gives Hero the look. And someone's going to get murdered. Is this the jealous girl? Absolutely. Quattro is thinking about Trace and Zex because he worked for him, but he assures Zero that he's a Zex's boy. It's yeah, he asks Zero what he makes of the Libra, and Zero says that it's an arrogant gambit that Schneisel would be proud of and incompatible with world peace. But Quattro can only conclude that the Libra is some kind of joke, and it's not meant for Zex to fight Zexis, and if anything, Zex is hunting the ills of mankind itself, which is something that Zero wears a mask before his own sister can probably understand better than most. Not that Quattro's speaking from experience about, you know, that sort of stuff, and, you know, that's pretty much just Char's counter-attack, where, you know, he does all that shit mostly to get Armro to come out to play. By mostly I mean entirely, and it's like 99% Armor out to play 1% to prove his existence. But he's just got plans. He's just got plans. It's weird how he's talking about that though, especially because it hasn't happened to him. Something to think about. But he did wear a mask in front of his sister though. So here's Relina, and if she wants to influence her brother at all, she's got to go through Dorothy, and Dorothy thinks that Miliardo just wants peace through war right now, so Relina can fuck off. Relina just says it's too far-fetched that her brother would truly desire a peace built on depriving people of freedom, but Dorothy thinks that that's Relina's problem, and her own limitation that Miliardo doesn't share. So Dorothy is just, in the end, going to leave Relina alone, and promises to prove that peace will follow this fighting. And all Relina can do is just be miserable, mostly. But then, Miliardo Man comes in. Relina doesn't give him a warm welcome, as you can tell from her face, and shames him for claiming the Peacecraft name and then acting like a tyrant. And he says that the peace between Earth and space is unprecedented, so, you know, it's pretty good. And especially according to Relina Peacecraft, who surely must be the expert on such things. Miliardo likes how strong his sister has become, but says that that strength isn't what the world needs now. And he hopes that she, of the two of them, can keep her innocence. And he gives her a hug and says goodbye. And he's clearly all hecked up. And here we go, like the final thing. What is it? The final victor. Because we're gonna get the big loser too. Here's us. Powerful boys. Lakers just joining in. Bing, 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 bing. Dios. And there's Hiro. Libra ahead. Bigger than Barge. So the bad guys show up. We're like, oh geez, the mobile dolls. And Paul's like, well, I mean, it's easier to blow up the machines than shooting at people, right? But Lauren says, no, you've got to be careful. It's a slippery slope of getting used to the thought of violence without consequences. And the pain and rage of fighting other people is actually productive in a certain sense. And given how nobody would choose to experience suffering, this fight needs to be ended too sweet. And it dawns on Zero that Trace and Zex aren't trying to win the most probable victory like Snizel would, but they got something else in mind. And the more powerful new types here, and by that I mean like the three we fucking got, like Zero's figured it out, and they're not gonna let Trace and Zex get away with it. And Hiro probably concurs, but he's Hiro. His top priority is rescuing Relina, who's somewhere aboard the barge, and we've got his back, and the enemy's in front. He knows what to do. Then we've got to get him over there. And there's Mr. Bushido, who's just hanging out. White Fang took him in. Mr. Bushido. And Crow thinks he knows why the Arcsabers haven't joined the White Fang thing, because it makes sense for Uther to let the humans fight this one out for themselves. She's like, Your Highness, everyone support her, take out the thing, and kinda get you, Relina. And the SR point is, after Hero reaches the destination point, defeat all enemies, and then destroy Libra by turn 4. Stupid ugly boats. There's Libra, just hanging out. Alan's most likely to not level up and get 4 SP. There it is, it's just a big bunch of shit. Moves 4, brilliant. Pretty good boy in the thing in it, and he gives all of his buddies a good boost. Yeah, this is a good one for the dynamite explosion.
Dynamite explosion!
For the damage doubler. And then probably this one's next best because Callan and Shimon don't have accelerate.
It's it! Kageki ni fire!
Time to refresh the Twitch chat because apparently it's fucked up. That looks like it fixed it, maybe? Looks like giving me the error message at least. Charge. A biosensor. Psycho frame. Very nice, very nice. Some of these guys you might want to attack Daigard because he's unable to fight back, and that sort of really fucks with your mojo when you've got a limit. Okay, mate, calm down. Does guys even get a charge? I bet they don't. No, he doesn't. Did you say goodbye to his sister? He did. He did indeed. Oh, right. Oh, jeez. But, hot blood ready to go, sure. So you'll meet her again in the future? Who knows? Who knows what the future will bring? Noriega-san. So we figure out that this entire thing is being televised live to the whole world, probably due to Vader or someone with other crazy shit. And making a spectacle out of humans killing humans would fit the innovators' modus operandi, but Zero is savvy enough to know that someone else must be responsible, and not that Ribbons has any interest in stopping it, because he obviously could, but he obviously believes that we're about to go down in flames. But Amuro is like, we're going to show him that there's much more to humans than that. And then apparently they've got a message from the innovators wishing both sides good luck in the battle. But these jokers are going to need more luck if they're going to beat our awful nerds.
ガンダムを恐れる時代は終わった。主砲発射。俺の死。こうして了解内容。
King of crits. Free go again. Alright, it's gonna be right for all of these jokers. Slam Brave, pretty good. Could have done a cheaper move on that. You haven't seen the squad attack in a while. The world doesn't need you.
するな。
何？
アヘッドの力を見せてやる。
サブカメラ46発送。
カメラなんかなくていいわけないだろうが。なせばなる。やるしかないんだ。横澤さん、ノットバスター頼みます。
ハチ固定完了。
ノットバスター始動。
Finally, someone trying to murder the shithead. Use the cheaper gun, dude. You get twice as many shots.
ガンダニウム
Airdrop in the not Punisher's face, transport shuttle, yeah. Maybe they do it the same as the Mega Bazooka launcher and just launch it out on a big log. Come on, I just want you to learn the moves so you can go away again. They're not ropes. That'd be ridiculous. Cables? No, they're not cables.
来るのならその力を奪う
Based on how they hold their shape in space, they're obviously just metal rods holding it in place that then release it. I mean, the alternative is that they just didn't want to waste the time and effort and money on redoing, like, giving it an animation specifically for space. And they preferred to do that on, like, spend it on something else so they could get, like, another series in or whatever. But, I mean, that'd be ridiculous to think, wouldn't it? It's hanging from something. It's not hanging, it's the metal things. It's the metal rods, I just fucking told you. They're not hanging, it just looks like they're hanging because they're stiff, but you're just reading it wrong. But yeah, I think it's probably the second one as well. Where it's just a thing that they thought that anybody cool and sensible wouldn't care about and would understand. This fella's a little bit stronger. God, Max. Fucking god, Dygod. Incredible, 12,000 damage out of Dygod. Beautiful. Roger, can't do anything, it sucks. Bing. Yeah, that seems fine.
戦闘レベルターゲット確認排除開始
Probably didn't even need to use the Valor based on the damage I did to them previously. Actually, he only would have done 13k to the Curious, which is not good enough. Okay, Godman dies. Guess he's just fucking around. He just exists still. Kind of forgot that he was real. Here? Yeah, there.
戦闘レベルターゲット確認排除開始
Yeah, I am aware. But also, you should be aware that I'll ruthlessly mark anybody who does that. Especially when oftentimes it's actually very easily explainable, like with an in-universe reason. Which is what always makes me laugh the most. How's Yuffie still alive? Science is good. Britannian medical science is the best. Especially when it's got all that space magic in it too.
ヒーロー
Launch. Let's try this.
お互い手の内は分かっているはずだ。
So we got hero to the point. Wing Zero has entered the barge. Good luck, hero. Okay, so there's one Mercurius and that dude left. The big boat. Sure. I'll punch it. Nice work. Does Julian know Zex is Miliardo? Yes, absolutely. She's crazy, but she's not stupid.
リーブラを交代させるわけにはいかん
Libra.
勝敗はまだ決していな
Libra
い
battleship. Sinkable.
発射
もう一撃いけるか。これで
This is
エンジンさえ健在ならまだ撃つ手はある
engine output remains good. He's so far away. Should have accelerated because she does have the extra guy. Like she could have been like on him, messing with his shit already. Marguerite. Yeah, like his song gives you like 15, which isn't really the same as plus 50. Remember that in Z1 when there was super accelerate, like you move fucking 5 squares? That was some good shit in my opinion. But I do love a race car. Alright. he just casts fucking sense on himself or some shit that nobody cares about. Kiriko's feeling wild and lively. We blew up Libra because it sucks. Nice work everybody who did it. Okay, so these guys like, hell yeah, we fed ourselves into the meat grinder on purpose. What a good time to have. Let's see if he's got what Mr. Bushido is saying. Which stage is this? This is stage 53 of the true ending. We're doing the Gundam wing nonsense. And he's just like, oh wow, these guys are jokers. So yeah, so Trace gives the order for a fighting abandoned ship, and things are about to get real. Yeah, oh yeah, and Bushido says hatred, rage, sorrow, and love are about to have a date with destiny. So Hero's on board the ship, killing his way through all the guards to get to Relina, and he tells her that he wanted to see her face one more time before the final battle. And she nearly breaks down in tears. Why Miliardo and Trace are bent on spilling this much blood for peace is way beyond her. But Hero points out that they're even willing to have their own blood spilt in the process. And for that reason, he has no plans to halt the battle. And Relina better watch the fight with her own eyes if she isn't convinced. He's going to beat Trace and Miliardo, and if Relina lives long enough, then she'll get to see the peace that she's been after. And that's the only thing Hero can do for her, and anyone who loves peace like her. He swore to protect her, and this is the only way he knows how. Relina fears that Hero means to lay down his own life in the process, and he's just like, just believe in me. Lady Yoon comes up and asks Hero to leave Relina in her care as Trace Kusanada has instructed. And Hero's like, yeah, sure, fine. And he tells Relina that life is pretty cheap these days. Yeah. Yeah. He says life is pretty cheap, especially mine. She's like, Hero. He's like, that's it, now I can concentrate on fighting. So he gets, it's like, well, he made it, he did it. He's like, I'm ready to fight, let's go. But Libra's main reactor's still operational. That means Khans is going to crash the whole thing into Earth and, you know, just wipe out everybody because he's a nutcase. And this will make the colonies the new centre of humanity, which is something he views as necessary if mankind is to have a future at all. And Dr. J agrees that mankind needs some kind of shock to restore its respect for life and fear of war. And Zero is like, yep, this is what I expected, alright. They only wiped out Damocles to demonstrate their even greater terror weapon. And Trace and friends are trying to teach mankind a lesson in the futile cycle of power bowing to a greater power. And Khans, insofar as he was trying to be that greater power, is going to be very disappointed that the scientists want the Libra to fail. Including how they hacked the main gun to be able to be shitty and not be able to fire repeatedly. Dr. J credits the Zero Gundams for showing him the vision of the future. And that means the Wing Zero and the 00. And it's like, yeah, it was all part of his plan all along. They don't care much anymore. They just want to leave the world to a more decent group of people than they themselves are. Dr. J's final mission is, hey, Hero, don't blow yourself up like I'm about to do. And then he blows up the main reactor. And then everybody is fucking dead. That's it, they're done. Wu Fei is mad at Trace for all the lives lost in the pursuit of this lesson. And Trace is like, excellent, Wu Fei, that's just what we wanted. And it's excellent, Mr. Bushido, these two jokers are all here. And whoever wins this fight will have brought about world peace. And what annoys people like Amuro and Camille is that Trace is a smart enough dude that he really ought to have come up with a better way to get peace than killing half of the neighbourhood in the process of getting it. But Miliardo is not sorry to disappoint, but he is eager to get this over with. So let's do it. Fang, he's like, I'm gonna beat him up. I said I would, so I'm gonna do it. Trace Custronado and Miliardo Peacecraft, you're going down. Target, because you will stop me, hero? Yes, for humanity. You're a garbage man. Zero system active. Let's fuck. Oh, then he's doing the EPYON system. Nice work, dude. You did it too. Let's go, Zexis. Is that Trace? Zex? No. No, it's just Bushido. He's stinky. Yeah, you gotta do that alert. Alert? The opposite of alert, the aim on these ones. These jokesters. Oh, you just get dunked on. I am the Iron Man! Bum 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 Spill your blood, dude. Hey, jokers! Get mooned on. Let's fire this joker. This joker too. Nice work. Correct. I bet you would have got the bomb. Yeah, so this has got regen on it all over the show. Which ain't bad, I guess. You shouldn't do that. No, you can't get to a good spot where I won't annihilate my friends. Unfortunately. If Kape wasn't where he was, Hero could go there and map attack and get the 3 jokers and not Ryoma, but he is where he is, unfortunately. Presented the bone zone. Missile detonator. Another one. Nice. Yeah, this is Donut Sunshine. Blew him up. Zero GN drive, pretty good shit though. So Mr. Bushido gets a Warrior's End. It's like Gundam. He beat me. But he's not actually dead. Farewell to Gundams though. And Todo says that the truth of the way of the warrior finally manifests, that one must lose one's life to gain it. And Setsuna hopes that Graham will live on and fight on as a better person. Zex, hero. Let's do it. Why are you upsetting Relina? Let's go here. I'm gonna beat you up. Bring it, Zex. You're the target locked. Firing sequence. Zex monkeys.
So, 今日をもって世界は変わる。では行くぞ。遅いな。
Too slow.
大したことねえぜ。さすがゲッターだな。
Stop scratching up the getter.
新一郎出ます。
And then Stone and Sunshine in. He's sad about it. Oh, that boy just cast Confused though.
Dynamite explosion!
Beautiful. Beautiful. He's got extra range on with the Daiturian Javelin. Turn and face the power of the sun. Get justice. Trace is fucking dead. Unless Mr. Kabuto misses. Young Master Kabuto. Oh, we actually get to see his other attack. Because he only ever did the pose one before. I don't remember him doing this one. Yeah, where he just always was like, pose, sword, Nanto. Show you some real clean work. Blammo. It's the end. Trey has his speech about how God will not smile upon those who wage war with weapons whose human hearts have been removed. And we're like talking about mobile dolls, they're bad. And like, your ego, do you even know how many men have died for you? And he's like, yes. As of today, 99,900. No, it's like 9,980. No, yeah, 999,822. What? He's like, of course he knows all of them. This is the least he can do. And Ufei's mad as hell about it. He's like, Ufei, I fucked it. Please exist, be good boys. Quattro Regina. Chase that. Miliardo. I fucked it. Goodbye, my friend. Trace. Dang it! Dang it! Ufei just really wanted to beat that dude at a sword fight one time, but he couldn't because he sucks. Oh, Wata's not getting over there. Wish these dudes had their invincible space combination. This man has enough skill. Oh, okay. He's only got enough skill because of the EPYON system. And only by 4 points as well. So if we daunt bomb him. Yeah, and now he does not have the stats to stop getting supported on. Thanks, Kathy. Yeah, murdering him is just actually done. Thank you, Felt. Thank you, Marlena.
運のないやつだ。
God of Worms.
ここまでか。
I've been doing it up until now. Hey, wow, right. So, Miliardo's doing it knowing that the hero we will be able to look after his sister, and he offers up the defense of his war, which he says was to protect the weak from the strong, and Hero says that he once hated the weak for their inability to say what they feel and their constant cowering from attack that might never even come. And Miliardo says that it's the strong that make the weak that way, but Hero has learned the truth, that there are no strong people in the world. And he says surely he can see the future thanks to EPYON, if nothing else. And it's not about the bloodstained past, it's about what he can do going forward. So he and Hero are going to exchange one final blow. And Mr. Miliardo loses, but he deliberately avoided the cockpit, and he's like, I didn't want to upset Relina. Miliardo accuses Hero of being too pure and too kind. He says that's why he's fit to live on while he is not. And if it's folks like Zexes who will create the future, then it's the least Miliardo can do to watch them do it. With the warrior's eyes. Let the people of the world turn all the pages he drew, and let them curse his name. But remember the truth. And he blows up like, dang it, he's alright though. Don't worry about it. Trey's Zex. Trey's is definitely dead, but Zex is a good boy, don't worry about it. Was Trey a bit worried. So, his lady in, and she's like, it's over, war's over. Time for the Federation to return to being a democracy, because the two military figures are dead, the king's dead, it's all over. And now everyone must join their voices in figuring out where to go from here. And putting down all the guns could be a pretty good start. Yeah, this is the start of the 21st pan-dimensional century, and war is ended. And hopefully everyone's learned enough from watching this battle that they'll do the right thing. And in case there are some people who don't get the message, there are people like Zexes who'll be around set and straight. And the new target is the history of war. If there's anyone willing to cast their lot in on this one, and, you know, fight future in the past or whatever, it's Hero, he's the good boy. So, time to shoot down the big boat. target the big boat. Blammo blows it up. Now with Ozzy's big battleship is over, the colonies might have a chance. Nice work, Hero, you did it. I mean, war's not, like, over, but it's a nice start. And it's up to Relina to forgive Lady Un. And convince her that maybe, just maybe, that mankind's seen enough tragedy and sadness for one lifetime. And when Dorothy finally relents, Relina has a private moment of silence out of respect for all that us good boys have done before resuming her good work of trying to help mankind heal up. And all that remains now is the pact with Uther, and God only knows where that's gonna go. But yeah, Dorothy's like, fucking, there's no more war, this is bullshit, what did my dad die for? Oh, your dad was a shit, sorry. Back on the surface, Schneisel still can't believe that Trace and Miliardo actually went through with their plan, and it's too far-fetched they would actually stir the spirit of the masses with their ideas of war-forged peace. They probably would have failed if they'd made their appeal with words, but they appealed with their lives. It's unpardonable that they mix so many other people up in their quests, but the result is undeniable. And even Schneisel feels like he's learnt a lesson in what it means to risk life for an ideal. The three princesses, Cornelia, Nunnally, and Euphemia, seem to buy that he's turned over a new leaf and want his assistance in the renewed and genuine peace talks with the Super United States. And it seems that Zero's dreams for the world are about to come true, all thanks to his and Zex's and Suzuku's hard work. But what are we going to do about the innovators in Insalam? And Schneisel has to wonder what Trace and Miliardo had planned for that one. And someone comes in. It's like, what's up? And so Guilford's there and it's like, a huge load of innovators just showed up near the moon and they want to wreck everybody, and unfortunately only Zexis is in any position to intercept. And oh, okay, no, I think it is not the innovators. I think it's the invaders that have shown up, actually. And Mr. Translator Man, because they're mostly the same, except one extends one syllable. And rather than invaders, it's innovaders, but it's innovator. Like, it's the same. And innovator rather than invader. But New Getter team got a weird feeling that something bad's about to happen, and Shin Dragon's doing some weird shit. And maybe that's why they've got some visitors.